Hi, I'm Annie.
And I'm Lukas.
And we are Inferno.
Yeah, and we are making a game called A Little to the Left.
It's a game where you sort, stack, and tidy up the house.
There's also a mischievous cat that gets in the way.
The game is calming and satisfying, with the occasional surprise.
In this video, we're going to play the demo with you, show you some behind the scenes of the production,
And we're going to take you on a tour of the house. Oh, I mean the game.
Without further delay, let's get cozy and tidy up.
Let's go. Okay, here we go. We are playing our demo for you.
Yeah, let's give it a go.
We're going to try to imagine we've never played this game before.
Yeah, even though we probably played it thousands of times.
Oh my god, it's going to be hard.
We'll have fresh eyes. So here's our logo. We're Inferno.
And we are working with Secret Mode. They're our publisher, they're based in the UK, and they're lovely folks. And here's our title screen, which I just love. It's so mysterious and fun. It's designed by Paul Hammond and animation by Una de Gallo.
Yeah, and the music you're hearing is composed and performed by Justin Karras.
And we're going to talk to Justin a little later in this video.
Yeah.
But let's just get going and play the game.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I just want to say I love how this is film noir style, mysterious, and there's it sets you up for the cat to be lurking in the background of this game.
Very moody.
Very moody. Level 1.
So here we are. We've got the wonderful but rambunctious cat here.
So this is the person that you're playing as. This is their cat. They must have framed the photo. They must love this cat.
Yeah.
The cat's loosely based on our cat, Rookie.
I think we've got to straighten this up. So I'm just going to go and make this...
I think your instincts are correct.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. The star lets you know you're on the right track.
Yeah. Yeah, so the tutorial in A Little to the Left is a non-verbal tutorial, so you learn the mechanics just by playing around and interacting with the objects.
How'd these toys get everywhere?
I think there must have been one crazy cat party last night.
Well, it's nice to know they've got lots of variety in their toys.
Yeah.
We've got a toy box for our cat downstairs. And it looks like a little toolbox, but it's like a toy box.
Yeah, there's lots of fun stuff in there for cats and humans.
No, just for cats.
Well,
yeah, this person that you're playing as, I think you're trying to understand how they are forming their logic, what their preferences are.
Mm-hmm. So I think in this case, we're looking to make a continuous line of all of these scribbles across these notes. So throughout the game...
Success.
Yeah, throughout the game you'll be finding patterns and sequences. You have to be very observant to know what the puzzle's asking you to do.
Yeah, it's all about observation, and I really like how mundane objects become puzzle pieces in this game.
They do not like stickers on their fruit.
I mean, I don't like fruit stickers on my fruit.
Who does?
You can't eat it that way.
Yeah.
There's
you
so
can
many.
Eat it, but you
don't want to eat the fruit sticker. I mean, how many times has that happened to you, huh?
That I've eaten a fruit sticker?
Yeah.
Oh, countless. So there's some hidden stickers on the backs of these fruits.
Get rid of them.
Yeah.
I like the forced perspective in this.
Mm-hmm. I like the way that the stems turn as you rotate.
Yeah, and the sound of the stickers coming off.
So the sound design is by Chris Scribner, who has been doing a fantastic job making sound effects that give a lot of texture to the world.
I'd say the game celebrates little structures that people create for themselves. Little individual particularities people have that often go unnoticed.
Yeah, we love how everybody has these little mundane and specific things that they tend to do.
For example, I love to fold plastic bags into triangles.
I I need to have a low pillow profile.
I keep track of the water I drink every day by moving these rocks on the windowsill from one side to the other.
I can't stand fingerprints on my phone.
I will constantly be straightening my placemat throughout meals.
I meticulously organize my video game collection.
Speaking of structure, should we tell them about how the game itself is structured?
Yeah, so the demo here for Nextfest has 10 puzzles in it, but the full game is going to have 75 plus puzzles and a very surprising ending.
Mm-hmm. And it's broken into chapters, so each section will have a really distinct feeling and different type of music.
Well, let's enter into the pause menu here.
Pause menu.
And let's take a look at the level select.
Yeah, so you can access all the levels you've played here. And I really like how it gets all the levels get straightened up as you play.
And you can see that there's multiple stars for some of these. Those represent multiple solutions. So many of the puzzles in A Little to the Left have different ways that they can be played. These ones are not unlocked yet, so let's keep playing.
Yeah, let's do this books level.
There's 2 solutions here. All right. So I think that they're going to be organized by height.
Seems like you've played this before.
Maybe once or twice.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Here we are at the keys level.
All right, we've got 7 keys, and they all look different.
I just want to point out that yellow key looks like the secret mode logo.
Oh yeah, got a little S here.
A little Easter egg for you.
All right, so I'm a little stumped here. I think we should take
You
a hint.
stumped?
Yeah,
How are you stumped?
There's just so many keys.
But you made the level.
All right.
Let's just take a hint.
Okay, thank you. I normally don't take hints. but
Pause menu.
I think in this case we should. If you're having trouble with one of the puzzles, you can take a hint and it'll help you along.
Yeah, we don't really want anybody to get frustrated when they're playing our game, so if you need a little extra help, just take a hint and that will give you at least one solution for a level in order to help you keep moving on.
Yeah, and the extra solutions are secret solutions, so you're going to be on your own to try to figure those out.
All right.
Yeah, oh, we're going to have to move this one. All right.
You know what I like about that hint menu?
What that?
What's that? It looks like a journal, and it looks like our plans for making the levels of the game. That's what I like. I like it that it's like behind the scenes. Wait, let's show them some behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Okay, video montage. So here we are in Lucas's office. This is where the real technical magic happens. Lukas has been working on programming, among many other things, but he's such a busy guy these days, I think we should probably just let him get back to work. Come on into my office. This is where I work on art and animation for the game, as well as write a bunch of emails. Lukas and I come up with the puzzle ideas together, but sometimes we just have a general idea of what they are. Like we might know that we want a candles level, for example. But it's not really until I start working on the design that we know how the puzzle will work and what the solution is. So we start by using a very focused set of actions to work with, such as moving, rotating, tilting, and stacking objects. And this helps define the creative process. But sometimes at this stage we realize we want to do something that requires more technical development. So it's always a push and pull between the technical and the creative. All the artwork in the game uses a limited color palette, and the forms of objects are kept pretty close to realistic shapes that are commonly found in a home. And I think this makes it all the more surprising when things actually fit together to solve a puzzle, and adds to that feeling of finding something hidden in plain sight. Okay, here's a little behind-the-scenes interview with our friend Justin, who's composing the music for our game, A Little to the Left. He's an amazing artist, and we've known Justin for a long time, and we're so excited to be working with him on this project. It's been really fun already, and love what he's doing. And so here's Justin. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm good, yeah. I'm so grateful to be a part of this, honestly, and yeah, like you said, we've known each other for a really long time. We all went to art school together, I don't know, 100 years ago. Even though we all look so young.
The kind of process of working with you and kind of going back and forth on the creative, the interaction in the game with the music, and making sure that all the atmosphere and mood is lines up. It's just been so great. I mean, creatively, it's been, I think we've all flourished.
It's hard not to get inspired just witnessing the beautiful artwork. So the flow that I guess is the ideal state of creating something comes easily in response to what you've made.
That's great.
Yeah. And I guess, also the requirement of the music to be dynamic, as well as a whole technical hurdle that we had to work through together, and is, at its core mechanically very different than how you would generally write a song.
Yeah, totally. That's been an interesting part of the process for sure. And I think it's one of the places where limitations or structural considerations actually, I think, help the creative process, because there's so much that you can do. But in terms of the gameplay, I mean, the game is split up into chapters, and then those chapters are split up into a series of puzzles. And the songs are sort of created for each individual chapter, but then there's a loop for every puzzle. So as you progress, the song sort of unfolds loop by loop. But there is also a component where it's driven by the person playing it. So depending on how long you stay on a particular puzzle, that loop will repeat for longer. So there's definitely a challenge in terms of keeping it dynamic, keeping the momentum going, along. But it's kind of cool to think that there's a sense in which I'm collaborating with whoever's playing it, loosely speaking.
That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, their play kind of becomes the structure, the way that the song progresses. So, yeah, it is really interesting how there's kind of that the collaboration there.
Mm-hmm.
Each particular environment demands a kind of different flavor from the music, and that's kind of an abstract relationship. I find that to be an exciting thing to explore. How do you embody this kind of environment in terms of the flavor of a music?
Yeah,
right.
A music.
Yeah, and then how that builds over the whole duration of the game too. So you have the chapters, but then as a whole kind of body of work, it all needs to be cohesive and needs to have the right pacing, pickups and energy, and then kind of the cozier, more introspective parts. And it's been really interesting to see that come together.
If anyone's watching this, they're like, why is there a harp behind?
Yes, right. That's important.
So I have this is the instrument that I've been playing recently the most is the harp for the last few years. I've really fallen in love with it, and most of the songs on this I guess soundtrack are started on the harp, and I start building the different kind of musical patterns and structures from there, and then bring it into a digital world and use MIDI instruments to beef it up and elaborate on it.
That's wonderful.
So that's why.
But we're hoping that you can play some for us if you're...
Yeah, I'll play. I'm going to play like the theme song, I guess, in its basic form, the rudimentary form that the theme song evolved out of on the harp.
Great.
That'd be amazing.
Thank you.
Thanks, Justin. Yay!
Thank you.
So beautiful.
Yeah, I love that.
I'm really looking forward to the experiences people are going to get to have with this game.
Yeah, I'm really excited to also, get the music in for the whole game and to, see it come together. It's really, I think, going to be magical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, this is kind of perfect because I was like, the next section of this video is all about the cat. So I was really hoping Rookie would walk in front of the camera.
Yeah.
But this is good too.
Yeah, he's just kind of not tall enough to be able to get in front of it.
We were inspired to add an important character into the game, loosely based on our cat, Rookie. Occasionally, this cat will show up on the periphery of your gameplay. Maybe a paw here, a tail there, and it seems to like to undo your tidy work. We wanted another perspective that was opposed to the organizing principles. And we felt like this helped balance things a little bit. And we thought it was pretty fun. The cat offers a little reminder that all of these rules are invented, and they're up for negotiation. Back from the video montage, we are at the place setting level, and Lucas, I can relate to this.
Yeah, you're constantly straightening your placemat.
I mean, it just gets crooked.
Whoa, that cat.
I mean, like, we
my
designed
gosh.
this, but it makes me so happy
Yeah.
to see that little paw. We don't let him get it.
Oh my.
I mean,
okay.
do let him get it. I think it's cute. Like, let's milk this a little bit.
Okay, you wanna. Alright.
Okay, one more time though. Like, coming in from the top.
Okay.
All right, like now you can
now
solve
I'm
it
gonna
because
try.
we're like way behind schedule now.
Okay. Okay. I'm actually gonna try.
Try to. No, you're not.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you got
there
it.
we go. That was
Good job.
close. Thank you.
We're a little bit behind schedule, so we're gonna have to really clean up around here now. So, video montage.
Wait, are we doing another montage here?
I would have to imagine there are about 1 million ways people relate to the idea of tidying up. But it also seems like something we're all very familiar with. The game tries to touch on these two ideas. Something that is very generic, and something that is very specific. You play the game trying to predict the organizing preferences of an individual. But we also invite the player to imagine themselves as the protagonist, and to bring with them their own reasonings and reactions to straightening jars, stacking papers, and getting your pencils in a row. As the game progresses, we try to push the absurdity of tidying up by presenting objects that start to defy the expectations we establish at the beginning. Things that don't quite fit into the category of tidying up. Like, how do you tidy up the image of the moon in a telescope? Or how do you tidy up a snowflake under the microscope? These are little moments we think are funny and they make us laugh. Because someone is trying to apply the idea of tidying up to something so absurd.
All right, so are we back from montage yet?
I don't know, are we?
Okay, so this is looking a little messy here.
There's a few more pieces than in the previous levels, hey?
Yeah,
Things are getting a little bit more complicated.
we can tidy
Wait,
them up.
it seems like you know exactly where things should go here.
Yeah, I do.
Should you,
Pretend like
pretend
I
that
don't?
you don't?
All right, I'll pick things up. I wonder where this goes.
Okay, well maybe you should just actually get to it. But what should we say about this level? Things get more complicated as you progress in the game.
Yeah.
And as you can see, Lukas is when he places it in the correct spot, he has that little ding and audio cue that he can use to help him.
That's really satisfying.
It's satisfying, and it also helps you illuminate or puts you on the right track.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy macaroni!
Okay.
That is a junky junk drawer.
We have not looked in this drawer for quite a while. It's gotten a little bit out of hand.
Oh my gosh. Well, it happens to everybody. We've got a crazy junk drawer that doesn't look too dissimilar from this. Should we show them the junk drawer?
Yeah.
This is our personal junk drawer. Well, it's not like a personal junk drawer. It's just a kitchen junk drawer. Seem to have a good sense of where things should go.
Yeah, I have a keen sense for organization.
So do you think this person scoured their whole house for objects that perfectly fit this tray?
Yeah, it's carefully curated to fit the sections. We have guests coming over and you never know when they're gonna start rooting through your drawers.
I mean, I guess that's one way to look at it.
It's a lot of objects though.
Can you fix those glasses though? I'd like them to be more centered.
Okay.
Thank you.
There you go. Move those out of that spot.
We've got all these objects in our house, right? Not the whistle. Actually, we do have a whistle. Yeah.
Yeah. It's in the junk drawer.
Oh yeah. One Q-tip.
One lonely Q-tip. All right. Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's looking really nice. Cleaned up. Okay.
Okay, so get inside the mind of this person, and what do you think they'd want to do with these pencils?
Well,
Let's take a look at these pencils.
all of the pencils are different heights. They also have all these different symbols on them. So that's a line. We got these zigzags, got some loop-de-loops. So I'm gonna put the one line in the middle, and then put all the zigzags on one side.
Mm-hmm.
And
yep, it's going up in the lead softness or hardness in either direction.
yeah, the descending zigs into ascending loops.
Descending zigs into ascending loops.
Yeah, exactly.
Descending zigs into ascending loops, everybody.
These are looking a little bit messy, so I'm just gonna throw them
Get
on.
rid of those bits.
Just throw them on the floor. Worry about them later.
They're just not going into the floor, it's going into the abyss.
Oh my gosh. That
Didn't
cat-
actually scare me.
Yeah, no, we knew it was coming.
Everybody, that's our demo.
Yeah, thanks so much for playing with us.
We really hope you had a good time, and thanks for coming over. We've got so much more to share, really. Like, this is 10 levels, but we have so many ideas and so many fun things to tidy up and surprising things to try to tidy up that you wouldn't normally try to tidy.
Yeah, so the full game has over 75 levels. They're split up into 5 chapters that each have a different feel to them. The game is going to be releasing for PC and Mac and the Nintendo Switch in August of 2022, and for iOS and Android soon after.
Yeah, so check us out, connect with us on social, and wishlist the game, and we'll be in touch.
Yeah, we're at Max Inferno Games on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, and YouTube.
Well, thanks again, and we'll see you around.
Don't forget to wishlist. Thanks.